The Marine Toys for Tots foster care program is bringing hope to children who need it most. Every 2 minutes, a child enters foster care, often with only a small bag of belongings. More than 400,000 children face trauma and uncertainty, many before age 8. This May, during Foster Care Awareness Month, Toys for Tots is creating Room for Joy. In 2025, nearly 375,000 children received comfort through toys, books, and essentials, reminding them they are not alone. Donate now and change a child's life.
Well, let's go to the great state of Pennsylvania. This November, there's a governor's election. Well, on the Democratic side, I believe they got Josh Shapiro. On the Republican side, we got Stacy Garrity. And Stacy, we know each other for a long time. Give us the pulse of what's going on in Pennsylvania and how your race is going.
Sure. So, John, I think it's going great. Just to remind you, I'm the state treasurer, and it is my first stint in public service, or public office, but not my first in public service. So I spent 30 years in the Army Reserve, 3 deployments, all to the Middle East, and I hit my mandatory retirement date in 2016, or I would have never ran for treasurer because serving was and is the honor of my lifetime. So we have a governor more interested in Pennsylvania Avenue than helping Pennsylvania families. And it would probably surprise your audience to know that Pennsylvania ranks 38th economically, 39th in education. 7 out of 10 of our 8th graders can't read at grade level. We rank 41st overall. We're a C- in infrastructure. And I could go on, but I won't. I will. And on this note, since I am the state treasurer, that we spend $5 billion more a year than what we bring in.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of money. Now, Pennsylvania has been very, very divided. Pittsburgh is one side of the state, Philadelphia is on the other side of the state, and there's been a lot of controversy. So tell us, is there more common sense going on in Pennsylvania than before? Because I understand they wanted, there was some things going on with the counting of the votes, etc. And you tell me what you're most interested in to give Pennsylvanians if you were governor.
Well, basically, it's to bring common sense back to Pennsylvania, and there's no way that we should be ranking in the bottom of all these metrics because, as you know, because we're your neighbor, Pennsylvania is blessed with world-class industries, with amazing people, and we have natural resources that are the envy of the entire world. So we're squandering our blessings. There is no way that we should rank in the bottom tier, but it's really not just a Pennsylvania issue. It's a national issue because you don't want those failed policies to come to your backyard. So right now it's an all-hands-on-deck mission.
Now, who controls the 2 legislative bodies in Pennsylvania now? Are the Democrats or Republicans?
So in the state house, the Democrats have a 1-seat advantage, so it's 102 to 101. And in the state Senate, Republicans have a 2-seat advantage. So it is very tight. And Josh Shapiro has said that he wants to flip the entire state blue. So he wants the trifecta. And he's also trying to flip 4 congressional seats.
And how many seats are up? How many seats are up this November?
In Congress?
Yes.
So on the Republican side, there's 8. And so 4 are vulnerable.
And how many? How about the state? What do you have in Pennsylvania? State Senate and the state. Tell us about Pennsylvania, because not everybody knows about it.
Right. So we have a very large legislature. So in the state house, there's 203, and then in the state Senate there is 50.
And right now, so it's very close. Now, let me ask you one more important thing. There was talk about honesty and dishonesty in some of the voting patterns in Pennsylvania. Is Pennsylvania straightened out now where people, when you vote, that you're going to get an honest vote?
Oh, you know what? There's always going to be some amount of fraud in Pennsylvania. That's why we've been pushing for voter ID, because we want to make it easy to vote but hard to cheat.
And tell us, what is the biggest difference between you and Josh Shapiro?
Well, basically, I have lived my entire, life in service. So service to our nation, spending 30 years in the Army. And this is my first political office. We've broken every single record at Treasure. I've given back $1.2 billion back to people. We've reduced fees in our college and career savings program by $23 million. And our ABLE program, for our program for people with disabilities, we're fifth largest in the nation. So basically, we broke every single record. Josh Shapiro is a career politician. And honestly, he's more interested in Pennsylvania Avenue than helping Pennsylvania families. So his eye is off the ball, and that is why I believe that we're failing as a state. And it doesn't have to be this way. I mean, Pennsylvania has led before. We're the state that sparked a revolution. We're the state that powered the Industrial Revolution. We are the state that built the American working class. But you know what? We've led before. We should lead again. And leadership matters, accountability matters, and putting Pennsylvania families first matters.
And that's the important thing. And the other thing that's important, because I live, we have a lot of businesses in Pennsylvania. I live in New York. The quality of life. Do people feel safe, or they feel safer in Pittsburgh versus in Philadelphia?
Oh, my goodness. So I would say both areas are very challenging right now. So, parents want safe communities, and they want to know that if their kids are out in the playground, they don't have to worry about crime or being shot at. And there's also so many drugs in Kensington and the Philadelphia area. So very sad state of affairs.
Well, thank you so much for coming on this Sunday to the Cats Roundtable, and I look to catch up with you again real soon. And we want common sense to prevail in the state of Pennsylvania.
We do. Thanks, John. Always great to talk to you.
Roger Stone here. Every day you wait, your money loses value, but gold and silver don't follow those same rules. American Sovereign Bullion gives you access to a nationwide wholesaler network, helping you secure aggressive pricing on real physical metals. Call 844-272-2428 now to get your free gold and silver guide to learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver, delivered right to your door or with a gold IRA. Visit asbgold.com. That's asbgold.com for your free gold and silver guide today.